Hey, what's up? I'm Joe.
I'm Tim, we'll Rise Against, and you're watching Impericon.
Top three foods for me would be pizza. I gotta say pizza. Thai food, green curry with tofu. I could eat it almost every day, probably. And barbecue. I just recently discovered jackfruit, barbecued jackfruit.
Oh yeah,
is good.
That's pretty good.
It is.
Yeah. We went to South Korea. We opened for Metallica at a festival where I discovered Korean food for the first time. We're vegetarian too, so bibimbap Korean food is incredible with a little bit of tofu. I'm gonna say Indian food as well. Aloo gobi is my go-to. And then a falafel, like a falafel sandwich. And when I think of falafel too, I think of Germany, because I think of like getting out of the shows late at night and nothing will be open to eat, except for like a shawarma stand somewhere, and they'd have falafels. I think of us walking around Germany like 1 a.m, eating falafel on the sidewalks.
Elvis Costello, Armed Forces, such an eclectic songwriter, and that record it's all over the map, but really great. Bad Brains' self-titled record, just the ferocity on that record. 4 guys in one room they recorded that record on a 4-track, and it's amazing. I'm really into the new AFI record, the Blood album. That's on my list for right now.
Fugazi, 13 songs, Jawbreaker, Bivouac, Minor Threats discography, 3 of my faves.
Animal House. I like comedies. For some reason, Green Mile is sticking in my head. That movie's really great. I like a lot of Will Ferrell movies, so I would say Step Brothers could probably be on that list.
My favorite movies, I love Apocalypse Now. I could watch that anytime. I love the movie Network, just a brilliant comment on the corporatization of news, which was really prophetic. And Breakfast Club, timeless.
I'm gonna pick coffee and coffee for number 2 and water. I mean, that's really all I drink.
We were just in Mexico City, and they have a drink called Jamaica, which is incredible. And also in Mexican cuisine, there's an incredible sugary drink called horchata, which I'm a sucker for. Joe knows I'm a sucker for chai tea, all the different kinds of chai tea as well. So I don't know if that's what you're looking for specifically, but you got 6 non-alcoholic drinks.
I'm a big fan of San Diego, California. I love the beach. So I like San Diego. I like the Cinque Terre region in Italy. I went on my honeymoon there. I really liked New Zealand, Auckland, and outside of that, like the Black Sand beaches, that area.
We made a record. We made a record in Vancouver, and fell in love with that city and the areas outside of it. New Delhi, India, was one of the most incredible places I've ever been. And on the way back from an Australian tour, I went to Vietnam and spent time in Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Also just mind-bogglingly beautiful.
I love Collapse. I love Long Forgotten Sons. And I've always been partial to our song Generation Lost.
Off the top of my head, I love playing Midnight Hands. I love the song Endgame off our record Endgame. And I don't know if this counts, but it's our cover of a Bob Dylan song called Ballad of Hollis Brown. I love that one too.